This here is a 2004 SeaSport 2400 XL. It's the fishing model. It is an estate sailboat, so it's the widow that's selling her, and she's been in the yard for its second season now. I'm just going to go through a couple of the big, the positives with it at first before we kind of talk about what it is. The owner of this boat, he was a higher up at SeaSport. So the boat, when he bought it, is fully loaded with options, and you can see it's got the radar on there, it's got the spotlight, it's got cabin heat, it's got the exterior helm that we'll look at, etc. So it has some terrific options. Oh, downriggers plugs as well. But it is a 2002, so you're going to see some kind of wear and tear on it, as well as kind of coupled some other things. Some wiring that can be done. The engine as well, though I'm confident it runs, most likely would benefit from getting its risers changed, probably new impeller, etc., the things like that. So let's do a walk around. You can also see that the bottom paint is fresh and so clean, so you're good areas like there. This here is the trailer. Now the trailer is not included in the pricing. It's considered just a trailer that can get from A to B on county roads, not highway recommended. So certainly something that is welcome for the next owner, but definitely is not something considered part of the boat. Now here is the Bravo that it has. The outdrive seems like new zincs were put on it, which is all terrific. Certainly all of the outdrive looks to be in fine shape there. You can see kind of some fading on there, SeaSport fading, the graphics are down. I know these lights as well here could use some change out, so things like that. But yeah, as far as this trailer goes, somebody asked me what does it need, I'd say everything. New trailer. Let's get this ladder up and talk a little bit. I had to do that ahead of time. So, bringing this in. Again, you got some down riggers right here, and I might have been mistaken, but I swore here you've got a wash down. Again, kind of needs cleanup. I could have sworn there were some electrical plugs, but now I have to rescind that claim. Dang it! Does not appear to be electrical downrigger plugs on there. But then looking into sort of the battery bank, whatnot here. Things here like kind of this battery board, that's something that I would just go ahead and get replaced. Those kind of things there, because that's what they need. As a matter of fact, I'm not too sure why they're on. Not helpful for a battery. But again, I'm gonna get out a little bit here. You can see it is a great fishing space back here, and you've got the outside helm as well on both sides. We'll go explore the engine a little bit. Saw one with the washdown holding tank. This also is a holding tank that isn't being used as one. It's being used as an anchor storage, but certainly has those options as well. So plenty to do that, because in the end it is a SeaSport, and these SeaSports are so awesomely designed that basically I think the advantage is you can get this one for a really great price, clean it up, and get it back to about where its value should be, which is around $60,000. You can see here, the interior, we're doing okay. So this is the upholstery. Upholstery looks pretty great around here. Really like all that. Been working on the switches. They all work. Here it's got a porta potty stored under here. Refrigeration here. Not in bad shape. This Webasto again is like one of those options that they don't all come with. And that of course does the convection catch heat as well. So you have some really good options here. Veruno, your GPS, you know, none of these are the latest and greatest, but they do work. So you definitely have those. Here are the engine hours. I thought it was 1,000. Looks like it's closer to about 1,300 on the engine hours. So, you know, you've got about 700 to 1,000 hours left on these engines before replacement. I think one of the options about it being where it is in the yard is right over across the way over here is Bitter End Boat Works, and they specialize in repowering engines. So that is certainly something that can be factored in even to the offer price. So looking at that, let me see if I can't get this sucker open. We'll talk a little bit more. Great. So here is the Volvo Penta. To me, I think that it's in fine. I'm sure that it runs. It's in working order in that way, and with any offer of purchase, certainly it can demonstrate that, unless it's an offer that is priced at wanting to take that engine out and replace it. That, by the way, you're probably looking somewhere between 15 and 18,000, I think, for an engine replacement. In and out. So certainly something to consider there if you're taking off 60. It's already kind of close to there, but like I said, anywhere in the 30s, I think would be fair with that assessment. That being said, I'm sure this engine would work fine. Some things like the steering looks like they've been replaced lately, but certainly things like the risers here, which aren't too expensive a move, would benefit from just getting cleaned up, taken out. Water pumps, things like that. I have not started this thing yet, but again, those kind of demonstrations are possible to do. Here's got your battery banks down there, etc., etc. So if it's a boat you want to explore, I think that, again, you can get it for a really good price. And certainly I think it has life left in it. Let me know if you'd like to come up and see it.